Okay, welcome back to the Woodworks. Thanksgiving is coming, so I'm gonna help you guys out with some side dishes. Traditionally in the Wood House, we do buy the canned cranberry sauce. It's kind of more of a joke in my house, but my son has also made cranberry sauce and cranberry chutney, and I've made it before, homemade. So I'm gonna give you a simple recipe to make cranberry sauce, and it tastes great and it goes well with your turkey, your mashed potatoes, your stuffing, and all that.
Turn off the Food Network and let me show you how the wood works.
So let me run down the list of ingredients. You're gonna need about 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 1 tablespoon grated ginger, 1 large shallot finely diced, 3/4 cups of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of honey, 1/2 cup of orange juice, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, salt, and 1 pound of fresh or frozen cranberries. I got fresh cranberries, and 1 small diced jalapeno. Now, when I can, I use local stuff. So this is Florida honey. And my dad says if the cranberries aren't from Massachusetts, they're not good cranberries. And our cranberries are from Massachusetts. I checked the package, they're from Massachusetts. So let's take it to the stove and make cranberry sauce. Okay, cranberry sauce, we're gonna get it going. I have my canola oil, gonna add a little bit to the pan. And then I'm just gonna add my shallots and the ginger. And get that going. And this just needs to go for like 3 minutes. Shallots are delicate, you can burn them easily, so what I'll do if they start sticking to the pan, which I can already feel they are a little bit, I have the orange juice here that I'm gonna be using. I can always add a little orange juice to cool the pan down a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add the rest of the ingredients except the cranberries. So I'm gonna add the orange juice, the granulated sugar, the brown sugar, the jalapeno for that little kick, and I'm gonna add some of the honey. And then I'm gonna see as I taste it, how it's going. See if I need all that honey. Just wanna incorporate this. Let it heat up. When it starts to bubble, I'm gonna add 1/2 of the cranberries. And what you're doing here is you want the sugar to dissolve. So just heat it up till the sugar dissolves, and then you can add 1/2 of the cranberries. I'll turn the heat down a little and add 1/2 of the cranberries. See, I like my cranberries with that little hint of green in there, which is the jalapeno. It'll add that nice little spice, which goes very well with the tartness of the cranberry and the sweetness of the sugars in here and the honey. It's gonna be fantastic. So we want these to start popping a little bit as they heat up, and then we'll add the rest of the cranberries. Okay, so the cranberries have started to pop a little bit. It's a real subtle pop. It's not like popcorn, but we're gonna add the rest. And then we're gonna have to let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes until it kind of all comes together and looks like cranberry sauce. It's starting to get dark. Yeah. Well, you see how some of the cranberries are starting to get dark? That means they're getting close to being done, and it's all gonna come together, and you can see this is thickening up nicely. Probably just another 5 more minutes and it's done. And this is gonna be fantastic homemade cranberry sauce for your Thanksgiving and mine. Thanksgiving. Who doesn't love Thanksgiving, man? And what, this took me like 15, 20 minutes, you know? And you can make it ahead of time. You could make it the day before and then just heat it up again. Probably tastes better the next day. Oh man, this is tasting spoons here. Okay. Woo! It is so good. Wow. It has the tartness of the cranberry, but then it's sweet. It's fantastic, man. Really, really happy. Thanksgiving's coming, Thanksgiving's coming, Thanksgiving's coming, Thanksgiving's coming. Gonna turn the heat off, gonna turn the heat off, gonna turn the heat off so I don't burn the cranberries. It's done. We'll be right back, give it a taste. Okay, this is my cranberry sauce, it's done. Gonna give it a little taste. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. It's perfect. And you wouldn't taste cranberry sauce on its own, but I kind of have to make sure it's good. But it's like a Lido deck party in my mouth right now. It's amazing. It's tart, it's sweet. And the jalapeno adds that little kick. It's very slight. I'm really, really proud of this. It's really easy to make. It's 20 minutes. Make homemade cranberry sauce for your Thanksgiving this year. Not a lot of people do it, but I think you guys should. So happy Thanksgiving and make the damn cranberry sauce homemade. Yeah! One more taste.
Turn off the Food Network and let me show you how the wood works.
Okay, so today on the Woodworks, we're keeping with the theme of Thanksgiving and the side dishes. So we're gonna do very simple, my version of mashed potatoes. I think people complicate mashed potatoes, and if you have some good potatoes, you just need a few ingredients. 1 5-pound bag of Yukon Gold potatoes, 1 stick of butter, about a cup of half and half heavy cream or milk, it's up to you, and salt and pepper to taste. So that is it. That's all you need for mashed potatoes as far as I'm concerned. I know people like garlic mashed potatoes and to add sour cream and cream cheese and all this stuff, and I rather keep it simple, especially for Thanksgiving when you have all these other flavorful side dishes. So I don't peel potatoes in my house because I taught my kids when they were very young to peel potatoes, and it's a good idea. Maybe you can do that too. You can have your kids help peel the potatoes, and then I'll cut them and we'll put them in the water. Time to strain the potatoes. And what I like to do is let them strain for a little bit, but I take the stick of butter and I put it right in the pan so it'll start to melt because the pan's hot. And then we're gonna put them back in the pan and go back over to the stove and mash them up, salt and pepper, a little half and half, and they'll be done. Okay, so I have my potatoes back in the pot with the stick of butter in there almost melted. I'm gonna use a little half and half, otherwise your potatoes will be very dry. But I kind of eyeball this. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Now, one of the things is don't add too much salt and pepper because you're gonna taste it as you go. But I also have, if you don't want the black speckles of pepper in there, I always have white pepper, ground pepper. So I'm gonna use a little of that. And then just start mashing them up. And this is my favorite potato masher because it has a good handle. And you can also stir with it when you get them, mashed up. Okay, so gonna give them a taste. I'm pretty sure they're gonna need some more salt because I didn't add that much. They already taste fantastic, but definitely need more pepper and more salt. And it's up to you how you like your mashed potatoes. Do you like them super, super creamy and with no lumps? I mean, here in the Wood house, we don't make them perfect. I mean, I think we all appreciate some lumps in the mashed potatoes. Okay, one last taste. Perfection. Gonna plate it up and, give you a little more feedback on the mashed potatoes. Okay, made my very simple mashed potatoes. Gonna give them another taste. The main thing is all you need is good potatoes. Yukon Gold potatoes, little butter, salt and pepper, half and half milk or heavy cream. They're so addictive. Fantastic, very basic. You can't really screw it up unless you put too much salt or too much pepper or maybe too much of the dairy product. But I would say kind of follow my recipe. When you're adding the dairy, just get it to the consistency you like, and so the potatoes don't look dry. But I love mashed potatoes. I think everyone loves mashed potatoes. So try it at home. Have your kids help peel the potatoes. They can also help mash it up. I used to do that with my kids. They used to love mashing up the potatoes. So try it. Another Thanksgiving side dish. Enjoy it.